The Phoney War. The Phoney War, also known as the Sitzkrieg or Drôle de guerre, refers to the period at the start of World War II, from September 1, 1939, when Poland was invaded, to May 10, 1940, when Germany launched its attack on France. During this time, although Europe's major powers had declared war on each other, there was no large-scale military action on the fronts. Hence, the period was called the Phoney War. Key features of the Phoney War: declarations of war. Britain and France declared war on Germany following its invasion of Poland. However, these declarations were not backed by significant military operations. Silence on the fronts. On the Western Front, there were no major clashes for a long time along the border between the German and French armies. Soldiers spent their time waiting in trenches. Political uncertainty. The political situation in Europe was highly uncertain during this period. The parties were trying to understand each other's intentions and assessing possible moves. Propaganda warfare. While there was silence on the fronts, intense propaganda warfare took place between the parties. Enemy soldiers' morale was targeted via radio broadcasts and leaflets. Limited clashes. Some limited clashes occurred during the Phoney War. For example, there were small clashes in the Saar region. However, these clashes were not significant enough to affect the overall course of the war. Reasons for the Phoney War. Britain and France's unpreparedness. Britain and France were caught unprepared by Germany's rapid advance. Their armies needed to be reorganized and reinforced. Germany's strategic priorities. Germany focused primarily on invading Poland. Operations on the Western Front were left for a later stage. Hopes for negotiations. Some political leaders hoped that the war could be resolved through negotiations. Therefore, large-scale military operations were avoided. Results of the Phoney War. Germany's advantage. The Phoney War period gave Germany time. Germany strengthened its army and prepared its attack plans against France during this time. France's collapse. With the end of the Phoney War, Germany attacked France in May 1940. France quickly collapsed and surrendered to Germany, changing the fate of Europe. The Phoney War period was a significant period that affected the course of World War II. With the preparation Germany made in this time period, Germany was able to invade France in a short time. The Phoney War is one of the most interesting and controversial periods of World War II. This period deeply affected the course of the war and the fate of Europe.